Rhea Ripley's next WWE romance? Veteran thinks pairing her with former tag team champion would be cool. Rhea Ripley, one of WWE's most dominant and intriguing superstars, has consistently been at the center of some of the most captivating storylines in recent memory. Her partnership with Dominik Mysterio took the WWE Universe by storm, but as all good things must come to an end, their on-screen relationship hit the rocks at WWE SummerSlam. In a shocking turn of events, Dominik decided to turn his back on the Eradicator and join forces with Liv Morgan, leaving fans stunned and speculating about what might come next for Ripley. While the fallout from SummerSlam left many questions unanswered, one thing is clear. Rhea Ripley is far from done when it comes to making headlines in WWE. A wrestling veteran recently suggested a new direction for Ripley that could reignite her storyline and push her character to new heights. The proposal? Pairing Ripley with former tag team champion Damian Priest in an on-screen romantic angle that would shake up the WWE landscape. A new alliance in the making? SummerSlam 2024 wasn't just about Dominik Mysterio's shocking betrayal. The event also served as a critical juncture for Damian Priest, who found himself in a similarly precarious position. Priest, who had been riding high as the World Heavyweight Champion, saw his reign come to a devastating end when Finn Balor, one of his Judgment Day stablemates, aligned himself with Gunther to ensure Priest's defeat. The betrayal echoed the tensions brewing within the Judgment Day for weeks, if not months, setting the stage for a dramatic fallout. The night after SummerSlam on Monday Night Raw, WWE fans witnessed the aftermath of this betrayal, as Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest joined forces in a heated confrontation with the new iteration of the Judgment Day. The duo clashed with their former teammates, signaling a potential new alliance aimed at dismantling the very group they once helped dominate. Their unified front didn't just signal a shift in the storyline, it also sparked rumors and speculations about where this alliance might lead, both inside and outside the ring. Konnan, a wrestling veteran and WCW legend, recently weighed in on this evolving storyline during an episode of the Keepin' It 100 podcast. According to Konnan, the potential for Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest to become an on-screen duo is not just intriguing, but downright cool. Konnan emphasized the natural chemistry between the two, noting their similar gothic personas, their shared dark aesthetic, and their undeniable in-ring presence. I don't know if this happened a long time ago or they just ran into it, but you look at the whole faction of Judgment Day, Ripley and Priest were the two that are the most alike, with the colors and the makeup and the goth and you know what I'm saying? And now that they're going to be together, that's going to be really cool, especially if somehow in there they maybe even hook up. But them together is going to be really big. I don't know if they start their own faction or they're just going after the Judgment Day. But people really liked them when they were in the ring together, Konnan explained during his podcast, 27. The potential of Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest as WWE's next power couple. The idea of Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest forming an on-screen romantic alliance isn't just a passing thought. It's a concept that has the potential to redefine WWE storylines in the coming months. While the idea might have initially seemed far-fetched, especially given their real-life friendship, it has gained traction among fans and analysts alike. WWE analyst Peter Rosenberg is another voice that has chimed in on this potential pairing. Speaking on his Cheap Heat podcast, Rosenberg expressed his enthusiasm for the idea, suggesting that an on-screen romance between the Eradicator and the Archer of Infamy could be a game-changer for both superstars. Rosenberg went on to compare the potential Ripley-Priest storyline to Ripley's previous on-screen relationship with Dominik Mysterio, implying that the former would be even more compelling and impactful. If they were to then have that moment, whatever you thought was big between, I think, Dominik and Rhea, I think would feel even bigger at the time between Priest and Rhea. And then you could have a really awesome mixed tag match. There's like a lot of fun things you could do there, Rosenberg remarked. Rosenberg's comments highlight the versatility of both Ripley and Priest as performers. While Ripley has already proven herself as a formidable singles competitor and a central figure in WWE's women's division, Her partnership with Dominik Mysterio showcased her ability to thrive in a storyline-driven angle. Similarly, Damian Priest's run as World Heavyweight Champion demonstrated his potential as a top-tier talent, but his character could benefit from the depth and complexity that an on-screen relationship with Ripley might bring. Exploring the dynamics, what could a Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest romance look like? An on-screen romance between Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest would undoubtedly offer WWE creative a treasure trove of storytelling opportunities. From their gothic aesthetics to their shared history within the Judgment Day, Ripley and Priest already have a foundation that could be built upon to create a storyline that resonates with fans. One possible direction for this storyline could involve Ripley and Priest forming a new faction, one that challenges the Judgment Day and seeks to dismantle the very group they once led. Their shared goal of revenge could serve as the catalyst for their partnership, with the romantic angle adding an additional layer of intrigue. This storyline would not only elevate both superstars, but also provide an opportunity to showcase a different side of their characters, one that explores their motivations, vulnerabilities, and the complexities of their relationship. Moreover, an on-screen romance between Ripley and Priest could lead to some thrilling in-ring action. WWE has a history of creating mixed tag matches that captivate audiences, and the potential for Ripley and Priest to team up against other duos could result in some must-see encounters. Imagine the chemistry between Ripley and Priest as they take on rivals like Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio, or even other powerhouse teams within WWE. The possibilities are endless, and the matches could range from intense and hard-hitting to emotionally charged and storyline-driven. The Jey Uso factor, a love triangle in the making? Of course, no WWE storyline is complete without a bit of drama, and the potential involvement of Jey Uso adds yet another layer to this evolving narrative. Jey Uso has made no secret of his interest in Rhea Ripley, teasing the possibility of pursuing her on several occasions. If WWE decides to explore this angle further, it could set the stage for a compelling love triangle involving Ripley, Priest, and Uso. A love triangle storyline could be used to create tension between Ripley and Priest, with Jey Uso serving as a wild card who could disrupt their budding romance. The unpredictability of Jey Uso's character and his history of betrayal within the bloodline could make for some fascinating twists and turns, keeping fans on the edge of their seats as they wait to see how the story unfolds. Alternatively, WWE could use the Jey Uso angle to further cement the bond between Ripley and Priest, with the two overcoming external challenges together. This approach could add depth to their relationship, showcasing them not just as a romantic pairing, but as a united front against all odds. What's next for Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest? As WWE heads into the latter half of 2024, all eyes are on Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Their recent interactions on Raw have already set the stage for what could be one of WWE's most exciting storylines of the year. Whether they pursue their former Judgment Day allies, start a new faction, or explore an on-screen romance, Ripley and Priest are poised to dominate WWE television in the weeks and months to come. For now, the WWE Universe can only speculate about what the future holds for Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Will they become WWE's next power couple, or will outside forces like Jey Uso complicate their potential partnership? Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain: Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest are far from finished with their respective WWE journeys, and their paths may be more intertwined than ever before. Stay tuned to WWE Insider Report for all the latest updates on Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and the rest of the WWE Universe. And don't forget to check out our sister channel, WrestleMania Central, for more in-depth analysis and breaking news.